Happy Monday. I tell you, I don't know where this weekend went. Maybe y'all feel the same way. You're like, when I sat in corporate America, I'd have the Sunday fun day killer. Because it's like that dreaded countdown until you have. That was super sad on Sundays. Good morning. I'm waiting for my bestie, Sienna, to join. Sienna. She's in Aussie land. It's like 10 o'clock her time, 10 o'clock at night her time. Good morning.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. I was saying how I don't know where the weekend went.
I know, no, I don't know either. It
I
was,
was like, did we just do this like 8 hours ago?
I felt like I so felt like that.
Back.
Yeah, I actually wrote a lot this weekend, so it was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so your goal is to finish by the end of the month, which is Thursday.
Oh God, you scare me.
You're like, let's not talk about Thursday.
Don't think I'm anywhere near that, but I'm pretty close-ish. I don't know. I think,
That's
I don't know.
exciting. Good
Hey,
morning.
Teresa. She said today that she was going to try and join, and there she is.
Good morning, Teresa. Well, Thursday is the release of my book, Full Throttle, first book in my Bikers of Boston series. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited about it. Have I
Is that
done
the
all
first one? Is
the first one?
that the first? Very good.
Have I done all the marketing that I need to do? No.
Oh, you've done well, I thought. I was looking at all your marketing and I was very excited.
Thank you. I have like graphics to post twice a day, every day. And have I done that? No, I have not. And I'm like,
Oh,
girl, it is what, 5 to 7 minutes to do a post? Like, get on
I
it.
haven't, I have not done 2 times a day. I'm lucky to do once a week.
Well, I just feel like there are social media managers that are amazing at it. And they know all the algorithm, they know all that stuff, and that is not me. That is not your girl.
No, I'm trying something at the moment where I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing. I don't. Um,
I think the only ones that know what they're doing are the ones that work for this platform. That's
yeah,
all.
well, it ain't me. But anyway, I'm trying at the moment to see how it'll go. I haven't seen any extra interest. So we'll just wait and see what happens.
I hear you. It's a struggle. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what chapter are you in on book 3 in the Angels of Fury series?
I'm on chapter 34. I think
Oh
when
my
we did our
God.
last one, I was on chapter 30 or 31. So yeah, I'm on chapter 34. I've been hitting very close to 2,000 a day, which is cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So, I know you're trying to get this done by the end of the month so you can ship it off to Jessica, who is our
Yeah.
developmental editor with Deep Roots Editing.
Yes.
Do you think you can maintain that 2,000 word a day?
Yeah. I think I can do the two because I'm like, there's lots coming out at the moment. So I think I can maintain that.
That's
But
awesome.
is that where it ends? I don't
Oh.
know.
Dun, dun, dun. To be
I feel like there's so much more story to give, but yet I feel like I'm sort of at 75%. So I don't know.
I know. I totally get it. Sometimes you're like, this story just has to end already.
Yeah. No, I'm not at the point where I want it to end. I think that's the problem. I feel like there's so much more to give, but is it too much? I don't know.
Well, are you going to write a book 4 or just close out the
Yes.
series?
No. There's book 4, 5, and possibly a 6. So,
There you
but this brings the war. So I think the war had a lot of building. So
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the war
yeah.
itself, it's like kind of like when we write the steamy scenes, you have the buildup that takes a lot of words, and then the steamy scene has to be equal the amount of words, else the buildup wasn't worth it. So to me, that's kind of like all your action. I wrote a romantic suspense, which was my very first book, and so I had all this buildup and tension for like the big showdown at the end, and I'm like, girl, this is gonna have to be like 4 or 5 chapters because you built it up so
Yes,
much.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like the war's going to keep going into the next book, but I think there's a brutal part of this war that's going to cause a bigger war at the end of it. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I love it. Let's go.
But,
Let's have
yes.
some blood and gore in there.
There's a lot of blood and gore in this one.
When I wrote that romantic suspense, I was like, it was pretty graphic. And I was like, what sounds does a squishy body make? I was like, if the
Yeah.
FBI picked up my search history at that moment, they'd be like, she's a serial killer. She's killing people.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you're Googling all that
Yeah,
stuff.
I wouldn't look at my Google Drive at the moment either.
I know. You're like, yeeks.
And
But you're
I'm
like,
comparing
okay.
it's really it's funny if I can't get the information I want from Google Drive, I go into GPT chat to find out and ask it questions about like, so was there mafia in Sydney or was there this in Sydney and see what it comes up with. Just so I don't have to dig so deep, but then it only gives me a little bit of the information, so I've got to go back and dig deeper. But
Yeah,
anyway,
it
I
won't
look like
do
I'll get in trouble, I think, sooner or later.
it won't do violence and gore because yeah, when I tell you that book I wrote was super gory, and I was like, I don't know. I mean, to me, the ending was chef's kiss because I worked with a developmental editor, and she's like, it's gonna have to be devastating, and so I wrote it like devastating. But I'm like, I don't know if I want to be this kind of author that writes this all the time. So yeah.
Mm.
But no, if you looked at my search history, they'd be like, let's pick her up. And I'd be like, y'all don't worry. I'm a romance author. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. I would be the same. I don't think they'll believe me at the moment. They'll think that I'm just, I don't know, suspicious.
They'd probably put a warning out to my kids like, oh my God, this lady's a mom. Yes, yes, I am. Lucky for my kids.
Yeah.
Lucky them.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
All
But
righty.
there you go.
Are you ready? We're going to write
I'm
25
ready.
minutes. We're going to take a 5 minute
Yep.
chit chat, and then we're going to go again.
Awesome.
I just wanted to highlight really quickly there's
I
no.
know. I noticed. Yes. I was like, do I say something?
So we're sporting the white roses instead of the Christmas tree 2 months after Christmas ended. So yeah,
I
goal
love
achieved for the month.
it. You did good.
Okay,
So you're putting it back up in a month, yeah?
exactly right for Easter. Look at me, my Easter tree. Okay, now
Cool. All right.
this
We
finally
ready?
stowed away. Yes. Okay, 25 minutes. I'm going to mute my line because Bulldog will shuffle in at some point, and then we'll chit chat. Okay,
All right.
ready?
Cool.
Ready, go, guys. Okay, good luck. Hello. You had a visitor like I did.
Yeah. Tia's like, go to bed, it's late. And I'm like, it's not that late. She goes, do it in the morning. I said, no, I'm on TV. And she goes, oh.
She's so cute. I missed her. I was working and she came in.
Yeah. She's giving me the third degree.
That's sweet. She cares about her mama.
Mm. I think she just likes bossing me around, really.
Yes, I do have a 16-year-old athlete that thinks he knows better than I do. So there she is. Hey,
Say hi. Yeah, I'll cut it for you. She's like, yep.
Do you want one?
She goes, would you like one?
what is that?
It's Lamington. Have you had a Lamington? Do you get Lamingtons?
No, what is Lemington's? Hi, Tia.
Lamingtons. Lamingtons is a sponge middle with a chocolate and coconut cover.
Oh my
And normally
God.
they have cream and jam in it, but it's real soft sponge. It's really, it's really.
I don't.
I bought it. I didn't make it.
It looks delicious.
It's yeah,
Lemington.
yeah, Lamingtons.
Yeah.
She's such a cutie.
Oh, most of the time.
I know. You're like, you can say that because you don't live with her.
Nice.
I feel like,
She's good.
okay, so how did it go?
Yes, good. I'm getting there.
Okay, who do we
I've
have
got.
with us? I was trying to see. Teresa? Teresa, did you get any words down? And I wonder if Jessica is still with us. She has little
I
ones.
didn't see Jess. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cheat added. So I don't know
Oh,
who's
yeah.
on with. Hi. My bulldog is right here. He's like, hello, mommy.
Yes, well, you've got your bulldog and I've got my bulldog. she,
No, that
she wants a
petite
cake.
thing. That tiny little petite thing.
Oh, she can be ferocious.
I did. Not many. Okay, that's Teresa. Not many, but some.
Well,
Yes.
some's better than none. I agree.
All those sums add up also.
Yes, they do. That's what I've learned, I suppose, in the journey of writing is that even if it's like 200 words, it's 200 words more. Even if it's only 50 words, I've done like 50 and gone away and hated myself, but then the next day I've gone, you know what?
Well, you
I got
can
more.
edit those, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't edit a blank page, but I mean, I can fix some bad writing.
Yes. Yeah.
And some days you're just like, I feel like some days I'm more in the flow, and then other days it is a dry well. Like I cannot string anything together. And I'm like, just get something down because you can fix it later. Just get the initial thought behind the idea. And then you
Yeah.
can always edit and fix later.
Talking
Yeah.
about ideas, I don't know what you do. Do you ever look at Pinterest and come across photos and then a whole story comes to you, like from looking at a picture?
Not Pinterest, but TikTok.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have sent you a picture. Um, I think I might have. Well, if I didn't, I had it in my head to send it to you. I was looking through Pinterest and I found this Viking sort of guy and this girl that had chains around her.
Oh,
And it just like spoke to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I need to build a board around it, just to sort of see what would happen from it. Like, yeah, I don't know how else to explain it, but it was pretty intense. I don't know. It was just something that was like, I need to go dig deeper. So, yes.
so
What did Therese say?
would you
There's
write a
Pinterest
Viking
images, yes.
series?
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. It would have to, I don't know. I don't know. But it really spoke to me and I've kept the image and I think I'm going to build a little board around it and see what happens.
I like that idea. Okay, so I know of this guy who's super into Vikings, and
Ah,
that's
I might be picking his brain.
his heritage. But have you heard of Vixen and Stag? Well,
No.
if you don't know, then you're going to have to Google that because that will get us kicked off here if I explain.
Okay. What did you say, Vixen?
And stag.
Yeah,
So it's
okay.
a type of role playing, but apparently it's synonymous with how the Vikings were. You know, the Vikings in general, like like your Norse or gods, they were conquerors, right? So
Yeah.
conquerors of land, conquerors of women. And you've probably seen on all the Viking shows that they have on Netflix. Vikings were supposed to be very clean. Like apparently Vikings bathed and were, back then bathed a lot more often and were
Ah,
cleanly, like cleaner in general. And so when they would go and conquer these lands, one, the women were entranced because they had never seen, like, Vikings, obviously. And then they also were so clean that it was very attractive. It's kind of fascinating when you
I
get
didn't
into it.
know that. I always figured from watching the movies that they were
Yeah,
dirty,
blood
muddy,
because they're like,
muddy, yeah, and
yeah,
bloody,
yeah,
muddy and bloody.
exactly.
So yeah, okay. So I need to really do some
But
research.
they prioritized hygiene, and so that's why they're obviously successful warriors, but they're also successful on the romance side. And so I didn't know this, but this person I know that is big into Vikings, he has studied all this stuff. He's actually had commissioned pieces of his face and his body as a Viking conquering lands and stuff. So yeah, I can give you so much
Oh, I might be picking your brain, but I
on the
know I've got a
greatest.
few more to do, but I'm going to build my little world first and just of Pinterest photos, and then I'll see if anything happens.
So we have the Renaissance Festival, which is huge in Texas, and it runs, I think it runs like 6 weeks. And it's all that Viking and Norse, lore, and that's how they, it's a festival that goes on for 6 weeks. It's 6 weekends in Shenandoah, Texas, which is, just outside of Houston.
Yeah,
And so there's a humongous culture or subculture that lives like Vikings in their day to day. They dress up, they'll go to work at like Shell or Chevron, work in corporate America. And then on the weekends, they're living this whole Viking life. So there's a huge subculture of that in Houston.
I did not know that. We don't have anything quite, well, I don't think we have anything like that in Australia.
So I
We have
really
a lot
think
of Ocker Aussies living the Ocker Aussie life.
I had no idea. And I just met someone at the gym um, a Friday, and he's big into all that Renaissance and Ren Fair, and yeah.
Oh,
And this guy, he's like 6'3", bald, older, ripped. I was like, is this a thing with y'all wanting to look like a Viking or something? Yeah,
and he doesn't have a braid. I like the braid.
I don't know. He can't grow one, obviously, but he has tattoos. I mean, he's like, I think he said he's 66, ripped
Yeah.
to shreds, ripped.
Well, we had in that Viking, I think it's in the Viking. I don't know what series it's in, but Travis Trimmel or Rimmel or one of the Aussie actors, and I didn't even like. He's really like quite popular in one of the Viking movies, and he's got now a new Aussie movie that he's in, and he's a real Aussie guy. Like he lives in a farm and still does catches snakes and gets out into the bush all the time. Because I started following him, and I was like, "Yeah, mate, you can't get Aussier than you."
I know he's
And
the real deal.
he is, but yet he's in these American, like, because I'm pretty sure the Vikings an American based movie. It's
Yeah,
not American, it's a Viking movie, but it's,
still
made
like
in America.
America.
Um, yeah. So I'm like, wow, like I was just shocked. And now he's in a series in Australia called Black Snow, and he's really good in it. He's just, yeah, he's really good. But
I
yes,
feel like once you
I've,
build that like physique, it just you can be anywhere. Like once you're like when you look like Chris
yes.
Hemsworth, that physique works in every. You're like,
Yeah, everyone likes Chris.
yeah, you want to do Vikings? You want to do Mafia? You want to do motorcycle? You name it. Fast and Furious. Like when you build
Yeah.
that physique, okay, what do you want to do? We'll watch
Him
them
and his
all.
brother, but his older brother Luke's good too. I haven't seen his new movie. I want to see his movie. He's shorter than both his brothers, but he's a pretty good actor. So yeah, I want to see his new one. It's pretty action.
You know, he gets like hell being related to them, like the short one.
I know. They would give it to him anyway. It's the Aussie humour, like it's to put them, they'd give him shit all the time.
All right. Are you ready to go again?
I am ready to go again.
All right, 25. Then we'll have a quick closing at the end. So,
Awesome.
all right, 25 starting now. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Alrighty.
Time.
We're done. We're done. Look at us.
Damn. Very good.
Are you gonna work the? Are you gonna keep working?
I've got to finish this chapter because it's right here, and if I leave it, I'll forget it.
Okay, well, we won't keep you because I know it's late. It's 11 o'clock there. For
Yeah.
those that are in the States, I do have a live interview today in regards to my Full
Mm.
Throttle, I know, book. So it's going to be 11 right here on Instagram, 11 Central
I'll
Standard.
miss it.
Yes.
Will you put it up in your story so I can watch it when I wake
I
up?
will. And it's going to be at the Talking Book Atlanta podcast. So you'll see me right back on here in a couple hours
Brilliant.
being interviewed. So hope y'all can join me.
Good luck, and I hope a lot of people watch. That's great.
Thank you. I hope so too. So anyway, get your words out, get that idea out, and get to bed, ma'am.
I will. All right. Good
See
night.
y'all Friday.
See you Friday.
Bye.
Bye.